the tribe approved it though. The actual original art was approved by the tribe. That I don't remember the name of the tribe, so I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
The Blackfoot, right?
I believe so, but they approved it, and if I understand correctly, the tribe part of the reason why this is even happening is because the tribe wants it back. They're like, yo, because we've talked about how the Land O'Lakes design, they took the native out on Aunt Jemima, they got rid of the black woman. On Uncle Ben's, they got rid of the black woman. So you still got the product, but you're erasing people of color from popular culture by trying to be politically correct. You're actually removing them from spaces where they're commonly seen. And I mean, overall, that is a bad thing. If equality is what you want, you're going to have you're going to have they would say that they're caricatures, right? They're caricatures of actual people, but that there's no reason to believe that it was disrespectful. You know what I mean?
So a similar thing with the recent Snow White movie that I think never happened. It was going to be Snow White and like the 7 crazy dudes instead of the 7 dwarves. And
I think so.
A bunch of dwarves that were actors in Hollywood got pissed off.
Oh my God!
Like, taking jobs away.
Snow White and the 7 Companions.
Yeah.
So the movie's not come out, right? So it was Peter Dinklage who was like, how could they be so racist? And it's like, dude.
Dinklage said that?
Yeah, he got super mad. And it's like, bro, dwarf. Okay, listen. The use of the term dwarf for little people was to be nice because people were offended by midget. And dwarves are a mythological story folklore creature they are small creatures that are born from the clay of the earth and live in mountains. It was never a slur. It was, it did not evolve into a slur or whatever to be for little people. So when they had Snow White and the 7 Dwarves, it's literally a maiden and mythological creatures born from the clay of the earth who mine gold. And then he's like, dwarf is offensive to me, so they shouldn't do it. So then they do the 7 Companions. I got to pull that image up.
Well, then Peter Dinklage should give out all the money he made from being the Lannister dwarf.
Exactly.
Right?
He was typecast.
So it's the Blackfeet Nation, by the way.
Yeah.
Blackfeet Nation is the Washington.
I guess tribe.
The Commanders, is that what they are?
Dinklage is accused of pulling up the ladder behind him, right? So like,
Well,
yes, and it's not supposed to be like that. That's something that it has nothing to do with the fact that he's a dwarf, but he, was given a high profile, part because of the fact that he is a dwarf. That is a key component for the Lannister.
And his character is literally one of the best in TV.
Yeah, and now because he's like, oh, I'm so offended, he's saying that other people that could have had important roles or had roles because of the fact that they were a dwarf. Now he's saying, well, we can't, and it's like, well, you got a role. What's wrong with that?
This is Snow White and the racially and sexually diverse companions.
Wow, what a mistake.
And they got rid of it. And I think the movie's just dead.
I think so too.
Good.
Was that Ziegler? Rachel Ziegler, is that her name?
Yeah, she's
She was talking a lot of crap about how
all kinds of insults, all
people,
kinds of yeah.
Oh my gosh, this
sickening racism.
So they had to redo the whole movie basically. Let me pull up this.
Who was doing it?
It's Disney. Take a look at this.
Oh, surprise!
They had to redo it after everybody was like, "Yo, that's
that
the
looks
cringiest."
horrific. I mean, at least are they puppets?
No, it's CGI.
They're all.
That's terrible.
Man, that's
Put her in
so
a video
brutal.
game.
And now what's going to happen is there's going to be a bunch of actors like Dinklage who are saying, "You mean you got CGI instead of hiring actors? There's nothing you can do when you pursue this woke garbage."
I just saw it was for what's that Matthew McConaughey movie from 2003 where his family is a bunch of, is it little people or is it dwarves? Well, I don't know what the term is.
Wasn't the song like Snow White's skin was white as snow or something?
Oof. It is. Yeah, I think she's white as snow. That's where she gets her name.
Well, there you go.
Well, she doesn't have white.
You're
Her
racist.
skin is not very white. She's probably kept out of the sun because that
skin
made
as
the
white
skin
as
stay
snow
hot.
is the description of Snow White. That's right. The evil witch
Disney,
describes her as that.
Just don't do the movie if you're
Could you
gonna
imagine if
brutalize
they do this movie and they get the evil queen and she actually says the line, "Her skin is white as snow," and then it shows her.
The worst part about all this is it cheapens. It really cheapens the term racist because there are racists who literally care about race more than anything else.
Yeah.
But we've literally desensitized people to that term. Now it's gone.
I know. When they say, I'm going to make a woman of color my vice president, that's racist.
Yeah.
And to say that the other guy's racist because he didn't do it is bizarrely unhinged, I guess you say. So you got to focus on who are the real racists. It's the race baiters. It's people that focus on race. That's racist.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.